Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to discuss the first module of Research Aptitude. That is Module 1 Research. Meaning, types and characteristics of research, positivism and post-positivistic approach to research. First one is meaning of research. Research is a systematic investigation or study that aims to discover new knowledge, insights or solution to the problems. We know that research is a systematic investigation to study new knowledge, insight or solution to the problems. It involves gathering, interpretation and analysis of data to answer specific questions or testing hypotheses. Research includes gathering of data, interpretation of that data and analysis of data to answer that specific question. It is a methodological investigation aimed at discovering new facts, principles, patterns or solutions to the existing problems. Research includes discovering new facts, principles or pattern to find the solution to the existing problems. Second one is characteristics of research. First one is systematic process. Research has a systematic and organized process. It involves clear steps, methodology and procedures to ensure reliable and validity. Research is a systematic process. It includes clear steps, methodology and procedures to ensure reliable and valid research. Second one is originality. Research should offer a novel perspectives, ideas or solution to a research question or problem. Characteristics of research was originality. Originality ensure that it must be clear and perspective and the solution to research the problems. It must be original to the current situation. Third one is objectivity. Research endeavors to a objective and unbiased in its approach, analysis and interpretation of data. The objectivity means that the research should be unbiased and analytical and it is not subjective. It is based on objective facts and evidences. It means we can through experimental method we can ensure that it must be objective. Fourth one is purposefulness. Research is conducted with a specific purpose or goal. You know that we are conducting research for some doctrines or for some studies, for PG projects or degree projects. For the research is conducted for a specific purpose. Fifth one is critical inquiry. Research should involve critical thinking and inquiry, questioning existing assumptions, theories or beliefs. Research should have a critical thinking and researchers should inquire and question the existing assumptions and theories and beliefs. Sixth one is transparency. Research should be transparent in its methodology, data collection procedure, analysis techniques and reporting of results. The research conducted through transparent methods. Seventh one is replicability. Research findings should be replicable, meaning that other researchers should be able to replicate the study using the same method and procedures and obtaining similar results. Our results must be replicable. It shows that other students can also refer our data and our studies for their study. So it means that research must be replicable. Other researchers should be able to replicate the study using same methods and procedures, obtaining similar results. Next one is ethical consideration. Research must adhere to ethical principles and guidelines to ensure the protection of participants' rights, the welfare of the subject and the integrity of the research process. The research conducted through ethical process, the researchers must fulfill that ethical principles and protection of participants' right, welfare of the subject and integrity of the research. The research must be conducted in a honest way. Next one is characteristics of researcher. First one is intellectual curiosity. The researchers must take care of deep thinking and inquiry about the things and situations around the world. The researchers must be intellectually curious. He had to develop an approach to critical thinking approach and deep thinking and inquire the situations around the world. Second one is intellectual creativity. A productive and resourceful investigator always creates a new research. He must be intellectually creative. He must create and he must produce a resourceful and always create new ideas to ensure to develop his critical thinking. Third one is healthy criticisms. The researcher is always doubtful as to truthfulness of the result. The researchers must always accept healthy criticisms, and he must be all time he must focus on his results and think more and more about its truthfulness. Fourth one is intellectual honesty. And intellectual research is honest to collect or gather data or facts in order to arrive at a honest result. The researchers must be honest in conducting the research. Fifth one is prudence. The research is careful to conduct his research study at the right time and right place wisely, effectively and economically. The research must be conducted at right time and right place, efficiently and at economically cheaper. Sixth one is perseverance. A successful researcher demonstrates resilience and determination to overcome difficulties and achieve their goals. The researcher must be focused on his study. He can solve the difficulties faced in the research. He must be determined and he must overcome the difficulties to achieve their goals. Seventh one is communication skills. Effective communication is crucial for sharing research findings with scientific community and broader audience. Communication is one of the major quality needed a researcher. He must need clear communication skills to share his ideas to others. Next one is open-mindedness. Good researchers remain open to new perspective, ideas and evidences even if it contradicts their existing beliefs or hypotheses. A researcher must be open-minded. He must be ready to take healthy criticisms and observe new ideas. If it contradicts his research, he need a mentality to correct it. Next one is objectives of research. First one is gain new knowledge or insight. Through research, we are attaining new knowledge or insights. We are gaining new knowledge and insights. It was one of the objectives of research. Second one is investigating existing situations or problems. We are conducting the research to investigate the existing situations or problems in the society. Third one is test hypotheses or theories. Sometimes we are conducting this research to test the hypothesis or some theories. So it was one of the objectives of research. Fourth one is explore and analyze general issues. We are also using research for observing and exploring the issues, general issues in the society. Fifth one is identify key variables and relationship. We are using research for identifying the variables in some problems or in some experiments and the relationship between them. So research is also used in identifying key variables and relationship in some situations. Sixth one is guide the research methodology. Another objective of research is to guide the research methodology. How the research methodology is conducted, that is also an objective of research. This is the first part of Module 1 Research Aptitude. We are conducting this study into 3 parts. This was the first part. Next day we are going to discuss the second part of this same module. If you found this section helpful in any way, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.